Morning guys, and welcome to Beauty and Blessings. So I'm gonna get started today. Priming my face with my Mary Kay primer. I'm almost done. I feel like I've been saying that like every week, but maybe I'm just willing it to happen because it's getting so close. I'm so excited because I don't like it. Anyway, it has been quite an eventful week. Some really exciting things happened that I can't really share yet. But, I mean, it wouldn't really be exciting for you guys. Exciting for me, but because it's relevant to my job that I can't really share yet. But really exciting things. Other than that, it was the stuff that happened at work that was pretty well a week. But I gotta say, so with my job last year, they were like, "Hey, P.S. you get to have interns." And the way I am, I don't work well with others. I shouldn't say it like that, but I mean, I have a really hard time. And I have a really hard time, if I need to tell people to do stuff, I can't walk you through, step by step. I need you to just kind of be like, okay, I got your drift, and go on. I have an eye primer here. Where did it go? Oh, I swear I had an eye primer here, and now I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Okay. So anyway, I was just talking to my current intern about intern experiences in the past, venting and realizing that I am so lucky right now because he is definitely one of those that can just pick it up, and I don't have to be like, okay, I'm gonna walk you through step by step how we're gonna do this. And I'm just so thankful for that because it allows me to not spend as much time. I had interns that I would spend an hour for teaching a lesson being like, okay, this is how we're gonna do this. Let's practice. All right, now you tell me how we're gonna do this. Let's practice. And I would be losing my mind because I just don't have the patience for that kind of thing. So I'm really glad because we didn't really go over the lesson that we did on Friday, and he just kind of jumped in and did his thing. So I'm really thankful for that because I have to have an intern. I need them to be competent. It's kind of mean, but I haven't had too many bad experiences with interns, but it's either they're really, really awesome, or it's why are you here? They're so bad. Push me off the edge. Oh man, my eye's stinging. I forgot to mention, yesterday I paired my lashes, which I have done before several times, but I used a new kit because this kit came with different lash shields that I the things that you put on your lids and then press your lashes on, and I burned myself, and I'm not sure if it was the perming solution or if it was the lash glue, because the last kit I used didn't come with lash glue. I used my own because you glue the little rod or shield onto your eyelid, and then you glue your lashes onto that while the permanent goes. So I'm thinking it was because I have a little blister right here on the side, and then one in the inner corner here, and it's stinging now I put eye primer on. I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know if I'm doing eye makeup today because of that, but if it survives the primer, we'll be good. Anyway, my under eye corrector by Becca. So really thankful to have an intern like that they can just jump in and follow along and just kind of go with the flow. And it's ironic that I am that kind of person, that I need somebody that can go with the flow with me, because I have a really hard time with it. But they say the things that you don't like in other people are things that you really can't stand about yourself. So maybe that's it. I can't stand that I have such a hard time, and so So like chapped. I can't stand if like it's hard for me to go with the flow and be flexible. So maybe that's why it's such a big deal for me when I get somebody to work with that can. Oh man, I broke a piece off. This is pure, it's like a lip exfoliating crayon. And usually it stays intact pretty well. I think I pressed too hard the last time. I might knocked a piece loose. My lips are just like really chapped. I'm so dehydrated lately. I've not been drinking enough water, and I live in a really dry area, so not drinking enough water is not good. My skin is like suffering from it. Okay, I'm gonna get that off. Okay. Got it. Over here, sugar. Okay. Okay. Let's do some concealer. And anyway, so do any of you have to like work with people? And like how do you deal with that? Like do you like working with a lot of people? Or are you more of like me where it's like, just leave me alone. I do my own thing. Leave me alone. So I put my concealer on and I realized, so I was doing this trick of applying it, I was missing a step. And it's to like buff it in with like a fluffy brush. So anyway, so that was good. I got in touch with she got in touch with me, like an old friend that we hadn't been together. Got to meet her new boyfriend. He seems like he's really good, cool, and so hopefully we'll hang out with him more. But nothing was wrong with the last boyfriend I knew she had. There was one in between that we didn't meet. We had like lost touch for quite a while. But you know, I'm glad that she's with someone decent. Seems pretty decent. Because there's a lot of not so decent guys out there. So anyway, got to meet her, and I was so glad to get in touch with her because like we used to hang out all the time, and I miss her. But you know, life happens and life gets busy. I have another friend that's been going through, you know, a really tragic, like horrible divorce. Like all the bad things that could happen in a divorce are happening. And plus she lost her job like right after she found out she was going to be getting a divorce. So like I've been kind of consumed with helping her try to figure out how to get back on her feet. And she has a son. It's like a year younger than my son, but they've been friends for forever, and like getting them together. So I guess it's kind of like a distraction, but you know, just been kind of consumed with spending all my time with that one friend, and I do need to branch out and get back to my other friends. Ooh, this is getting hard to squeeze out. This is my Mary Kay Time Wise foundation. I am going to try to use that cream blush again. And Jay Kissa just came out with an all cream routine. Like, so I watched that to see if I'm getting a better idea. And I think I was right. Like, I need to put it on before I put powder and then set it with translucent powder. So I have the translucent powder today to set. If you're interested in that, I can link it down below. I'll try to remember this afternoon when I put this up. Oh, there's an eyelash, there's a hair or an eyelash somewhere. Where is it? Can't find it. I can feel it tickling my face though. It's somewhere and I feel it tickling my face and I can't find it. Does that drive you crazy? Anyway, so glad about that. What else is going on? Not much. Let's contour. I keep trying to use, and like my goal is to use up the contour side of this Pure Stick, but I've been trying to use the highlight side because I'm like, why not? But it makes my makeup like separate, like separates on my face. So I think I'm giving up on it, but it might be the foundation I've been using with it, because I've been using like another stick foundation with it. We're gonna try it today. If it separates, I'm gonna give up on the highlight side, because the contour side doesn't do that. So let's just see what it decides to do today. Contour. I put way too much of this on yesterday when I was doing my makeup. It took forever to blend out. Come on. It's getting hard to get out of here though, because I'm like at the very end, and if I roll it all the way up, it's gonna fall out. I'm having some double chin action lately, so we're gonna just do that. I've been eating so much sugar lately, and I need to get back on track with my diet. Not like a lose weight diet, but just like my normal everyday diet, that it doesn't involve, you know, eating a candy bar for breakfast, which I did do a couple times this week. It's not good for you. It's terrible. Okay, blend this out. And I really need to clean this brush too, because it is pretty nasty. I clean my brushes today, my house cleaned today. Next week is my birthday. And so my husband and I's birthdays are 3 days apart, as well as like one of our friends is like a day before mine. And so we usually have like a big birthday bash, all of us together. I'm 30 years old, and you think I don't know, I think I feel silly sometimes having a birthday party. Do any of you like have a birthday party, or you just like go out with friends? I find I've been feeling kind of silly this year as well. So I have to do my nose. I'm gonna try to get it just in the brush and contour from there, because it's really hard to draw like a thin line on your nose with this big chunky stick. I remember when I first got this, and I like loved them, and like they like sent PR to all these YouTubers that were reviewing them, and I just like was like, yeah, because these are awesome. And then like shortly after that, I was like, actually I don't know that I love this, because it's kind of orange, and it's just really chunky and thick. Like that's a really hard thing to draw like a little line on you. And now that I'm so close to the edge, it's not like I can roll it up to just use like the edge of it. Anyway, all right, we're gonna try with this blush again. The Flower Beauty blush. See what happens. So much of this came out when I sifted it, so I'm just gonna tap a little bit off, but I can't tell if I'm like getting stuff on the brush. We'll see. I'm like holding my breath for this. So apply it and look it out. It is really bright. Okay, so it's like really, really bright, but we'll see. Maybe when I put the translucent powder, it will kind of cover over that. So even though it's translucent powder, you know, maybe it'll like mute it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it's not so like looks like it's like 80s blush. Wow. Okay. Should I blend it out somewhere? I don't know what I should do. Because like she had like a peachy one that JKC did that she used, and so it was like not so out there. Let's put the translucent powder on. And this is the Tarte Smooth Operator powder. I have like 6 of these little travel size thingies, or like sample size thingies. And it has only like 2 little holes in it. It's so hard to get out. Sorry if I'm banging in your ear. Can I get the sifter out? Because the sifter is like not doing anything for me now. Like I've been tapping, and that's all I got. That's all that's in there. Because there's like 2 tiny little holes, and that's it. Okay, got the sifter out. Alright, this is just gonna make life easier. I'm going to use this Morphe E48 brush to place the powder. And nope, it's living up to its name as a translucent powder, and it's not really covering anything up, so. Ooh, I don't know. Just go out with crazy blush. Maybe it looks super bright because I have like so many lights on me right now, so maybe it's not like a natural light. It's kind of dark and gloomy out today. I think it's gonna snow again. So like a cloud of powder like dusting around me. I think as I do this, it's like just a cloud of powder. I usually use my sponge for loose powder, but I need to get a new one because that one is pretty grody. I haven't got the new one out yet. I have a new one. I just had to go to my other bathroom and go get it out of my little storage things that I keep all my backups in. Okay. So much powder everywhere. Alright. So I feel like right on the apples I look like a little clown with like little pink stickles, and then it's like nice and blended out here. I don't know how to fix it though. I'm just gonna take this dry brush and like see if I can push it around. No, I don't know. Like I said, maybe it just looks really bright to me right now because I have like so many lights on me. There's a hair. There's another hair somewhere. I can see it, but I can't get a hold of it. Ah! Speaking of hair, kind of over mine because it's just such a pain right now. So over processed and such a pain. Okay, let's get into some eye makeup. Let's talk about some more things. So, I think I talked about last week my son failing me, and I'm going to use my Bad Habit Aura palette today, which is a dupe for the Spectrum palette. I have powder over my shirt. Ugh. Let me go in with Dream State first, and then we'll go in with, let's go in with Haze. It looks like the Carly Bible one that I'm trying to pan. Anyway, ooh, I forgot. You have to like barely put your brush in this because so much product comes out. Anyway, so my son's testing. I haven't done my eyebrows. What am I doing with my life? How did I forget my eyebrows? I'm gonna put this color on and then I'm gonna go do my eyebrows because I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, so the testing is going to happen this week, 2 of his testing, to see if he needs services for like, we're doing pre-academic testing, which is like, are they doing the things for themselves they should be doing at this age? Like, is he helping himself get dressed, and will he like, is he like recognize familiar people, and will he like interact with familiar people differently than he will with complete strangers, that sort of stuff. And then the other one was supposed to be like a gross and fine motor test, which I don't think he has an issue with, but we're going to do a sensory profile, which is kind of decides like so he does get overstimulated, I feel like, where like in certain situations, if he's like really excited or just really like there's a lot going on, he'll literally just scream, and or he'll like throw something, and then it's like they hit this like big sigh, and they're like, okay, I released that. It was all this built up, and I feel like he does do that. So it's a tool to help them learn coping skills, like, and for like teachers and parents to work with the kiddo in order to help teach them, like, okay, in this situation, if you're feeling like this, instead of screaming, here's another option. Like, because it's just randomly screaming is not, you know, an appropriate response to things in society. I'm having issues with my eyebrows today. I just got really hungry. Speaking of really hungry, we've been doing a really good job sticking with eating with what's at home, even though it's been really hard. We did go out to eat yesterday, but that was because, you know, we were connecting with my friend. We're connecting with a friend of ours. So we did go out to eat, but, you know, I feel like we are doing a really good job. Like, going out to eat like once every couple weeks, I feel like in this day time is not that big of a deal, especially when it's for something like, oh, you're reconnecting with somebody. And I would love to have cooked for them at my house, but my house is a mess, and I have nobody in my house right now. So, otherwise we probably would have just had them over and cooked, because we used to do that all the time. We used to have these dinners, but every Friday that were like themed, and we would invite like all our friends over. We would invite like 60 people over, and I swear nobody, like, I'm so glad that nobody, like, not nobody, but like everybody didn't show up every time. So it would have been so bad. Our house can't fit that many people, especially in the winter time when like it's cold and we can't have the people go outside in our garage, because we will sometimes do that, like set up tables and stuff in our garage for people to overflow to go in there. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with A's in the crease, but this is like the exact same color from my Carly Bible palette that I'm trying to pan. Now I feel bad, I should have just used that one. But then I would have to get another palette out, and I don't feel like it. Anyway, so, but blessings is I'm getting back on track with my scheduling myself. And being like, okay, this is what you're gonna clean today, and this is what you're gonna get done today. That way you don't get overwhelmed and like go crazy, go Columbia crazy. Okay, so now, I'm gonna go in with Destiny, and then we're gonna go over and go in with, what is that called? Ecstasy. I'm gonna use both of them today. I'm gonna use Destiny, the purpley one, in the outer corner, and then Ecstasy all over the lid. Let me spray both. These do good with a wet brush. Like, oil them or whatnot. So we're gonna do that. So I'm going to use circular motions on the outer corner to try to blur that place and then blur the color out. These colors are so dark, but I feel like, you know, since it was a sister palette to the Subculture, or what was the one from Subculture for this? Retro palette for this one. That, you know, should be dark, because those were really dark colors in the Subculture. I really liked the Subculture. However, I did not feel the need to buy the Prism, but I was at the same time like okay buying like a dupe for the Prism, because I was like, oh yeah, I would like those colors, but I would not like to pay $50 for them. Well, not quite 50, but like 42 or whatever it is. I'm gonna use a dry brush and like blur those two together. And like, sorry I keep saying and like, because I don't know where that's coming from. Anyway, so I went ahead and wrote down and did this because I really wanted the Athena palette, which is the dupe for the Huda Desert Dusk palette, because there's like no way, I guess I'm going to bring this over a little bit up top. That's what we're doing, because on that side I had way too much. Anyway, but I can't afford Huda Beauty, she's too expensive. Yeah, I got the little mini palette, the electric one, and I like the mini palettes. You know, the other ones just didn't speak to me, or I would have gotten more of the mini ones. but I cannot justify spending $65 on an eyeshadow palette when I'm such an eyeshadow junkie and I like to have so much in my collection. I'm like, one palette, no. It was gonna be like my go-to palette, but I have at least 25 palettes, eyeshadow palettes. No, I don't need that. And I have plenty of single eyeshadows too that I don't ever use. Okay, so I wet my brush and we're going in with Ecstasy. Just like this beautiful, like emerald green. Oh, ow, 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 blister. It's not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday I did more makeup because it was so bad, but of course that's when I permed them. Those are going together quite nicely. I'm not going to use eyeliner though, which should be kind of pointless with this look because it's so dark. Eyeliner would barely show up, but I'm not doing eyeliner because that's really hurts to like push on it. This at least I'm like gently sweeping. And I need to try and bring up, so I get some just on the tip of a brush that's more narrow, to try to bring it up further just so it's just barely above my crease. Kind of fake like I have more lid space than I do. Okay, now I feel like we need a little pop of like little thumb. So I'm going to take a really thin brush and a really narrow brush. This is a detailed crease brush. I don't remember what the by Morphe. I remember the number because it's broken. And we're going to take Ethereal, which is this like silvery color, and place that on the lower lash line. I feel like there's not as much to talk about in the past couple of weeks, but you know, that's why I've never been into vlogging and stuff, because I'm like, my life ain't that interesting. I ain't got that much stuff happening all the time. You know, maybe a little thing here and there. Screaming kiddo. Screaming kiddo incoming. He woke up so grumpy. Such a mood today. Okay, now I'm going to lastly. I just realized I never did a highlight on my cheeks. Let me do that. Let's do that before I forget again. Oh, don't fall. Oh god. I have a blush that I press. I tried to press something for my first time yesterday, and it's like drying right there. So, It Cosmetics Hello Light Primer. I feel like I'm starting to see ridges in the middle where like the pan is gonna be coming through soon, and I'm just like crossing my fingers. I'm like, yes, please come through, because I'm never gonna get through it. It feels like I'm never gonna get through this thing. I swear. A little bit of that above the brow. I don't like the nose highlight, but I have blackness going on right here because this eyeshadow has fall out like crazy. Okay, I didn't have as much today though, like as I haven't had in the past, so that's good. I'm learning how to use it. Okay, I'm not gonna do the little nose highlight. We'll do a little bit on the chin. I don't like it when there's highlight right there. It makes me crazy. If you like it, I'm sorry. I just can't do it. Okay, now back to finishing the eyes. Finishing the eyes. Okay, give you a little brush. Here it comes. See? Mommy. I'm gonna go in with Phenomenon, which is like, it looks white, but it's actually got like gold. It's this one. It's white, but it's actually gold. Or got a gold chip to it, so I'm gonna put that in the corner. And I'm just gonna put it on the outer edge of the brow. Like I've been doing the center, but I'm gonna put this on the outer edge. Right there. There we go. Alright, now let's do some mascara. I don't have to curl my lashes with a perm then, even though they could look kind of funky. And I'm going to layer the Perversion and the Tartiest mascara. Because the Perversion's really fluffy and the Tarteist has like a comb brush to like re-separate out my lashes, because just like layering mascara. And I just love makeup so much. I am so glad that tags are coming back. It's like helping me fall back in love with makeup and all the challenges. Like I love, because like when I started the YouTube, that's when like Jaclyn Hill and Carly Bible were like the YouTubers to watch. I wasn't a fan. Like nothing against them, but they just weren't my style. And so I kind of got discouraged for a little bit there because I was like, ugh. But now there's a lot more people. Like I like the tags and the challenges and the like people keeping it real. Like you're not real people don't spend, you know, $1,000 a month on makeup buying every new thing. Real people can't do that. Everyday people can't do that. So like project panning, I'm so glad I found that. But anyway, that's been like pushing me to do more on YouTube, and I love like the Throwback Thursdays because I feel like I can get more use out of those old palettes that I felt like I couldn't use anymore, because if I'm doing a video I need something that's relevant that people can go buy. But then I always have in the back of my mind, I'm like, what if people bought stuff and like now they're in the same boat as me, like they're not using it because they're beauty bloggers that they follow are only using new stuff. Anyway, I came back and put lipstick on. I had a lipstick to wear, but my lips are so chapped. I'm just gonna get some chapstick, and I think we're gonna do chapstick today. Or like lip gloss because it's so chapped. Anyway, oh, I should get my hair down. I'm not gonna leave it in this messy thing. My hair has gotten so long. This is it curly, like super long and it's curly. And it's just been hard to maintain lately. I sleep with it like on top of my head so I'm not like a frizzy mess. But also I do like the Not Your Mother's Deja Vu style extender. I'm going to use a little bit of that. That kind of, you do have some frizz going. Can get through. The ends are where I get more frizz because it's so over processed for me dyeing it 1,000 colors. And I don't know what to do with it right now. Look, I'm all monochromatic kind of today with my blue hair, blue tealy hair and teal shirt and eye makeup. Should get some teal lipstick. No, I'm not doing that. I'm going to church. I'm gonna scare the little preschoolers I teach. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this week. Let me know what's been going on with you guys and anything new that's happened this week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Love ya. Bye.